fellow collectors, I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. And a couple things in life make me happy. One is when my wife likes me. Two is getting good comics and good art. Yeah, that's the ticket. Because I do have the love of this stuff. I have the love, and it really reaches me when I get this a kind of collection like this. So let's go over a few things. There's some Spider-Mans, Spider-Man 3, first Doc Ock, first Hydro Man. You know, we got some keys out of here. First Kingpin, first Junior is Goblin. This is a cover I used to own, but I sold. Remember, first Hobgoblin, that's a really nice one. And now people keep asking about this one, this Strange Worlds. So this is available, and my friends on Golden Guys, Tuesday on Golden Guys, they'll probably want to get a chance at this one. Let me see. Very VG, some writing on the cover. Yeah, very VG. So if somebody's interested in that one, let me know. All right, so these are some of the magazines that this guy had. The Fisherman, from the Fisherman Collection. Here's some Richard Corbin pieces that, you know, are in really nice shape. Ninja Turtles, first Rocket, Savage Tales, some early Ninja Turtles. That Punisher is good in that one. And well, we got some newer stuff too. Look at these. We go into this first, and the first X-23 NYX, first Hellboy, first Deadpool, first Firelord, Warlock in his own issues. You know, first Brother Voodoo. I'm just going to go through stack by stack here of the what we're calling, you know, the super key box. Oh, here's first Batman Beyond in a comic book, a couple more Hellboys, first Batman Beyond, first Cry for Dawn, Three Stooges. Mario, you wanted the Three Stooges?
I'll take whatever you got.
Okay, here, Three Stooges for you. Oh, didn't catch it. You had to catch it. Invincible, Y the Last Man, Scalped, Sandman, Saga. You know, that's a good batch of like the indie first issues. And then this is, I mean, I really enjoy getting these. I really do. Because this is the first Doom Patrol. We were just talking about it. The show's doing okay. Brendan Fraser's in an iron mask, so that's better for everybody. Right? Peanut Gallery laughing. First Rip Hunter, who's used on the what's that group show called? The DC group show? Legends of Tomorrow, yes. Early Aquaman, early Metal Man. Bunch of them. Oh, look, first Challengers. See, this is kind of cool right here. These three books. Look, first Doom Patrol, first Challengers by Kirby, first Sea Devils by Heath. I got to figure out which is the first Metal Man. And got a bunch of showcases. Oh, this might have some relevance to our Disney Plus streaming show. First Baron von Strucker. Does that have any relevance? Those commercials, like the Strucker clock or watch. Yeah, we got to keep in touch with that. So, the greatest comic book ever made. First Captain Marvel, first Fing Fang Foom. Unfortunately, it's got some writing on it. I don't know why this one's, it's just really nice. It's like a Kirby monster with a Western hero. This is that Captain America in Sergeant Fury. first Shield, first crossover, and Torch and Strange Tales were the first Klee. Really nice Hulk 4, first Doctor Strange in his own, first Blade, first Vision. These are some early Avengers. We're going to get to those. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Gradable. First Deadpool. First Judas Contract. And that guy. Who's that guy? Baraka?
That's Slade.
Slade, and what's his Deathstroke. I always get Deadshot and Deathstroke mixed up in my head when I'm trying to talk about them. Yeah, I don't know which is which. Oh, another X-23, that Lady Venom. This one, this used to be really hot, right? Is this the first girl Captain Marvel?
It is.
Yeah, this is the first girl Captain Marvel. And then San Diego Comic-Con Comics #2. This is a first appearance of something. Here, look at this and tell me what the first appearance of that is. Trying to get you some camera time. Here's some good ones. All right, so somebody asked me about the 112. We actually found two 112s. We got an 80 at 275 and a 75 at 200. Very, very nice copies. You just don't see copies around like this too much with this black cover. So if you're interested in those, hit me back up. We got some 1968 #1s, the Conan one, the Hulk 102, Hulk 102, Subby one, another pre-code horror for my guys at Golden Guys. We thought this might be gradable, this FF 100. Oh yeah, it's got a preview of Hellboy in it, right? Let me see, does it even, yeah, it says Magnolia, right? Yeah, this has got a real sneak peek of Hellboy. Very brief, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, brief, that's what I remember, right? Brief Hellboy appearance. So we're gonna look at these a little bit, that one. And then somebody else asked me about the FF12. And we're looking at that at about a 4.0, $850. So somebody asked me about that one. So this is like a mini claim sale. And then somebody asked me about the Spider-Man 14 First Green Goblin, and we got that marked at a 4.0 at $1,900. Okay, so we have the two great X-Men. You know, this is the second appearance of Wolverine, first appearance of Storm, first appearance of Colossus, first appearance of Nightcrawler, first appearance of Thunderbird. You know, that's a lot going on. This is a great comic. It's never, ever going to lose its shine. And then this is the first in the regular series where they stopped the reprints. Because you got to remember, X-Men was flopping. It was dead. They were running reprints because they didn't even want to pay artists to do new art. So just to keep the title going, well, Stan Lee did make a move. He made a move where he threw what he thought to be his two best artists on X-Men, who were Neil Adams and Jim Steranko. He threw them at it, and it still went nowhere, and then they went to reprints. So he paid the highest guys in the business, you know, the highest paid guys in the business. They couldn't resuscitate the title, but then Giant Size X-Men 1 changed everything, changed it all. That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna probably have to look at this about getting graded. It is, I don't know if it's, I don't know if I would say it's faded or it was just towards the end of the print run where the color wasn't as vibrant, because that happens sometimes. If they start like a deep red and then a light red and then it ends up at the end of the run like Spidey 300s like that. It actually, some of them are orange. You know, the color stuff runs out. So, I mean, the blacks look really deep and rich. So I'm not sure that I would call that faded. So the X-Men 94. And then this. Oh. This is the best copy of this I've ever held or owned in my hand. Ever owned, for sure. This guy was a fan of this book. I think over the course of 40 years, this is probably the best copy he ever had, and he kept it. And that's a Sergeant Fury 1 that is at least 6.0, 6.5, 7.0 in that range. Maybe, you know, that's on a tough grading day. Let me look at this again. Wow, wait a minute. You know what? With a good press, I think this has got a shot at an 8. What does an 8 go for? All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing how that comes back, because I'm definitely grading that one. Because I love Sergeant Fury because it was such an inclusive group of guys. You know? Look, even on the front cover, it's like you have the hard-nosed Sergeant Fury and his, you know, sergeant guy, and then you have Dino Manelli. You got the Italian guy that represents my people, the Mediterranean greaseballs, right? And then you got Reb, he's the southern guy. And then you got Dum Dum Dugan, he's the fighting Irishman. And then, which guy's this? Didn't they have a French guy in there for a while? I know they used one in the movie. And then there he is, the first appearance by an African-American character in Marvel Comics. But the colorist didn't really color him black back there. He's Gabriel blowing his horn. So they had a black guy in their platoon, and it was very inclusive, and it was ahead of its time. And you got to give Stan Lee and Jack Kirby a lot of credit for that. All right, so, and then we have the 180, 181, and 182. And I think this is like a 80, 85 trio, and I'm gonna get them graded together. So, then you have these that people have asked about, so try to get a close-up of those. And, you know, guys, if you're watching, get back to me on those. And that's some of the stuff we're working on in the key box today from the Fisherman Collection. And we're already starting to get it up. Probably got about the first 10 grand of stuff, right? Right? About the first 10 grand of stuff is going up now. So look for that on my eBay store. And we made an HTML for it called the Fisherman Collection. So you might be able to search for it by that. And we're excited about it, and we're just getting stuff done here and working hard for all your comic book and comic art needs. So I know Bill Cox has a thing tomorrow that we're looking forward to. I want to see what's up with that on, what is it, the CAF. I think he's calling it the Dueling Art Dealers or something like that. So we're looking forward to that, seeing what's up with that. Bill's a friend, and we're looking to support anything he does. And that's it for today, folks. I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. You keep calm and you keep collecting.